guys, welcome back to this place. If you are new, welcome back or welcome here for the very first time. I am Carmen and this is River, and today we are watching Dark Season 3 Episode 5, which I am both excited about and also not excited about because I do not want Dark to ever end. It's so good. I enjoy myself so much when I watch it. I just wish that it could go on forever. Now, that being said, I am also so ready to figure out the mystery. Probably to have it explained to me, let's be real. I probably will not figure it out. And then to go back and rewatch it and like see all of the obvious scenes that I was just being completely dumb about, right? So last time on Dark, what did we have? We had a lot. We had so much. We had Hannah getting pregnant, and then we had her going to get an abortion, and then we had her changing her mind about that, and a very powerful scene with her and Katarina's mom, and just so many great scenes. We had Jonas and Marta and the reveal, their infinity child, who could or could not be the guy with the scar. Like, I have no idea who he is. Yeah. So then we have like Noah, we have Agnes, we know a lot and also nothing, somehow all at the same time. And maybe that's just me because I try to put pieces together, but I feel like I'm okay at it, but maybe not as good as others. Anyway, I'm done rambling. I cannot wait to watch this episode and to get more pieces of the puzzle and to try my damnedest to put it together. Let's go. Oh, is this Alexander? Oh no, that looks. Oh, it's Claudia, Ruth Regina. Okay. I thought there was like a murder mystery that we were about to have to solve. It's so beautifully shot. What? We're all gonna die.
Wir werden geboren und
We
wir
live
sterben.
and we die.
Gleichgültig, wie unser Weg dazwischen aussieht.
Yeah, sure. It's like the idea, right, that the only thing guaranteed in life is death and taxes. This is, life and death. Leben und Tod. I probably said that horrifically
Dein
wrong.
Weg wird dich immer hierher führen. Zu Elisabeth. Zu mir. Die Zeit treibt ein grausames Spiel.
Okay.
Hast du dich entschieden?
Did I forget something? Fuck, I forgot something.
Nur
Didn't I?
noch einen Tag. Und wir können diesen Knoten endgültig lösen. Aber du musst, wie wir alle, deinen Teil dazu beitragen.
What the fuck does she have to do?
Wirst du es zu Ende bringen?
Eva wird ihr Ziel niemals erreichen.
Eva.
Ihre Welt hat es ebenso wenig verdient, gerettet zu werden, wie unsere.
Well, sure. Neither deserves it more, but
Jonas?
yeah.
Nichts.
What? What was she gonna say? No, I want to know what she was gonna say. Oh. Did not know her mother
Sag mal,
was.
wo warst du denn?
She was in the room.
Wir haben dich gestern die ganze Zeit gesucht. Kilian meinte, du warst bei ihm. Und danach bist du wie vom Erdboden verschwunden. Und wer bist du, bitteschön?
You know, sometimes when you watch the show, you realize they're just fucking kids, you know? They're just kids trying to save their entire fucking world and everyone they love.
Wir bringen Mikkel zurück. Versprochen. Versprochen.
Es tut mir leid. Alles.
I think to be fair, he does have a lot to apologize for. But also, I think he's more than paid his fucking debt.
Hast du jemals darüber nachgedacht, ob es möglich ist, die Zeit zurückzudrehen?
Genau. Ja, das habe ich.
Indeed, he has.
Sind das meine Eltern?
Oh,
Du hast gesagt, es gibt keine Fotos.
doesn't look like your parents.
Das bist nicht du.
Yeah.
Das sind nicht deine Eltern.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Is it him and his parents?
Das ist mein Sohn und seine Frau.
Okay, his son and his wife.
Und meine Enkelin.
His granddaughter. Who are your people?
Sie sind bei einem Autounfall ums Leben gekommen.
Okay.
In der Nacht, als es passiert ist, bin ich aufgewacht. Unten im Laden war ein Geräusch.
Okay. Was it Claudia?
Da waren zwei Frauen. Die sahen eigenartig aus.
Elizabeth and
Ein
Charlotte?
Bündel in der Hand. Das Bündel warst du.
Okay, Elizabeth for sure then.
Sie haben gesagt, dass mir in dieser Nacht alles genommen werden würde. Und gleichzeitig alles geschenkt.
Okay. What the fuck?
Und dann kam der Anruf. Auf der Brücke. Ein LKW hat den Wagen meines Sohnes in den Fluss gedrängt. Man hat nur die Körper meines Sohnes und seiner Frau gefunden. Meine Enkelin wurde nie gefunden.
Interesting, interesting. I find that very interesting.
Das ist das Einzige, was du bei dir hattest.
For Charlotte, yeah. Oh. Why is she...
Das verstehe ich nicht.
Oh, yeah.
Wer sind meine Eltern?
He doesn't know, I don't think.
Charlotte.
Wer bin ich?
You're a person out of
Ich weiß es
time.
nicht. Ich weiß es nicht.
I am very interested in that baby.
Wann genau bist du eigentlich nach Winden gekommen?
Everybody always asking him.
Herbst 86.
Warum?
Und wann hast du angefangen hier zu arbeiten?
Ungefähr zur gleichen Zeit.
Ich habe mich gefragt, ob ihr die Pläne archiviert. Langfristig.
She wanted detective.
Von welchem Monat sprechen wir?
Nicht Monat.
Year.
1986.
What? Is it because the door is open? Does she hear something? That's weird. That's weird. they did this well. What does she want with her?
Claudia.
Hi. So? Ooh. She gave up.
Wir haben sie nicht gefunden.
Yeah, I mean, you can understand her point of view. Or yeah, I can get that.
Du hast gedacht, du kannst ihm trauen. Aber das kannst du nicht.
Adam.
Wem? Jonas. Er gehört zum Schatten. Jonas? Er ist tot. Nein. Das ist er nicht. Er will beide Welten für immer auslöschen und damit den Knoten zerstören. Jonas hat die Passage in 2020 geöffnet. Der ältere Jonas hat sie zuvor in 2019 geschlossen, nachdem sie im Sommer 86 das erste Mal geöffnet wurde. In allen 3 Momenten wurden im Tunnel Rückstände von Cäsium hinterlassen.
Cesium, what is it?
Einer Komponente der schwarzen Materie. Halbwertszeiten. In jedem Kreislauf wird an all diesen 3 Momenten das Cäsium erneut in den Tunnel gebracht, bevor es komplett zerfallen ist.
Okay.
Es potenziert sich bis ins Unendliche. So ist die Passage entstanden. Und so muss sie auf ewig fortbestehen. Alles muss immer wieder passieren.
Why?
Dass Jonas die Materie in die Passage bringt. Dass das Öffnen eines der Fässer im AKW die Apokalypse auslöst. Alles in dieser Schleife wiederholt sich.
Why?
Leben und Tod.
Why? Oh, that's how she gets the cut on her face. Little.
Ist nicht schlimm, ist nur ein kleiner Kratzer.
Well, now he knows.
Aber wenn du zu ihr wirst, dann bleibt alles gleich. Warum hat Eva gelogen? Sie hat gesagt, es gibt einen Weg, sie zu retten. Meine Welt.
Ich habe keine Ahnung, was mit deiner Welt ist. Aber das hier ist meine Welt. Wenn ich verhindern kann, dass die Fässer geöffnet werden, wenn es eine Möglichkeit gibt, das alles zu
Und wenn es
stoppen,
das
dann...
ist, was sie will? Dass alles genauso wieder passiert? Vielleicht will sie nicht, dass wir es verhindern. Vielleicht sind wir es, die es überhaupt auslösen.
Fine, he figured it out.
Warum
But-
sollte sie das wollen?
Weil sie alle lügen.
Yeah. Jonas, bless.
Die ganze Zeit.
You have finally
Hab ich
figuring
das
it out.
gemacht, was die anderen gesagt haben.
Yes.
Und damit alles nur schlimmer gemacht.
But
Sag zu Eva.
you already had
Ich
sex.
will endlich wissen, was die Wahrheit ist.
And why do you think she'll tell you when she lied before? Is that Peter that got off? Is this when he first comes? That looks like a young Peter.
Hier laufe, wie lange brauche ich dann bis Winden?
You're there, right?
An deiner Stelle würde ich mir das nochmal überlegen. Binden ist wie ein schwarzes Loch. Wenn du einmal drin bist, kommst du nie wieder raus.
Girl, you so right. Peter?
Ich bin Peter.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that was
Shut up.
obvious. The casting is just so good.
An dem Tag, als Mats verschwunden ist, hatte Helge Dienst im AKW. Seine Schicht war um 18 Uhr zu Ende, Mats ist gegen 18:21 Uhr verschwunden.
Das ist jetzt nicht dein Ernst, oder?
weiß nicht, warum Helge das gesagt hat, aber er hat weder was mit Mats zu tun, noch mit dem Jungen, den ihr gefunden habt. Er war den ganzen Abend bei uns.
Dein Vater ist vielleicht an dem Mord von 2 Jungen beteiligt.
Sie ist nicht taub.
Erik wird immer noch vermisst. Dieser Pfennig, was bedeutet der? Ulrich hat recht. Das alles hängt irgendwie zusammen.
Yes, that is true, but I don't think that Helgi did it.
Hab keine Angst.
I don't know if I trust you, sir. Creep, you better fuck the fuck off. Noah, I need you to come and, like, murder this man. Don't touch her. Don't touch her. Do not. Stop it. Stop it. Fucking stop it. Stop it. You fucking creepy ass. Stop it. What are you doing? Noah, come and kill this man. Noah, come and kill this man. Peter. Okay, Peter, thank God. Kill him. Someone kill this fucking creep. Kick him in the dick, Peter. Noah, if you do, okay. Good. Kill him, Elizabeth. Thank you. Honestly, deserved. Peter's dead though, isn't he? This poor fucking child. Oh my God. I don't like that.
Es ist Zeit. Du musst sie gehen lassen, Franziska.
Imagine being reunited after so long.
Du musst sie führen. Jonas, Noah, Elisabeth.
Okay. Interesting.
Wenn es nur eine Welt geben kann. Deine oder meine?
I mean, I think both of y'all would choose yours, Avi.
Hast dich längst entschieden.
I mean, you can't really expect him to not choose his own world.
Ich bin falsch hier.
I wonder what the attraction, I mean, aside from just attraction, but like, what's the draw for her? Like, for him, it's Marta, like a different version, but for her, like, maybe because he's like the only constant since her life, or the only person who knows what the fuck is going on since her life completely changed.
Tasha.
I mean, yes, you're his aunt, but also kind of not. Oh, she gonna jump her.
Ich will dir nicht wehtun. Die Schlüsselkarte. Ich kenne sie, ich habe das gleich gewusst. Am ersten Tag in der Anstalt. Woher kenne ich sie?
Oh.
Mama, lass das! Was hat sie da gesagt?
I would not turn away from the person, personally. I would just take the bag and go. Just take the bag. What are you... Why did you turn around? Take the bag. You know the bag is in there.
Du kommst aus der Hölle. Dich hat der Teufel geschickt. Du bist nicht echt.
Oh God. Is she gonna kill her? Katerina, why did you do that?
Ich hab dich weggerückt. Ich hab dich weggerückt.
My God. She thought she was the fucking ghost of the unborn child that she aborted? Like, bitch, you crazy. Also, you just killed your actual fucking daughter. That's how it gets in the fucking... Oh my God. And they came home that day. They could have gotten... So fucking sad. God, she's...
Du bist den Namen, den du trägst, nicht wert. Ich hätte dich auch wegmachen lassen sollen.
You do. You actually just did. It's fucking sad. He could have stopped all that, right? Because he knew. Oh. There she is.
Ein Mensch lebt 3 Leben. Das erste endet mit dem Verlust
Yeah.
der Naivität.
I've heard this.
Das zweite mit dem Verlust der Unschuld. Und das dritte mit dem Verlust des Lebens selbst.
Did she kill him?
Deines endet hier und jetzt.
No. No, it's the lip guys, right? Lip scar? Oh no, it's Marta.
Du hast erledigt, wozu du in diese Welt geschickt wurdest.
No, they won't kill
Wir haben
Jonas.
nichts erledigt. Sie hat gesagt, dass wir die Apokalypse stoppen müssen. Die Fässer im
Du
AKW.
wirst alles verstehen. Wenn es an der Zeit ist zu verstehen.
No, 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 no. It is, it is.
Es tut mir leid.
Yeah. Oh god, it's the same except opposite, of course. Of course. That's the blood, yeah. Why did he do this? Can they ever just did they consider Jonas, that Jonas has been like our constant throughout the show because it's like we've been following him the whole time and now he's dead and it's like he went through so much. He just died. There is a lot that I want to talk about in this episode. Aoife wants the loop to repeat. Here's the thing that I still fundamentally don't understand, like, if I should be rooting for Aoife, Adam, like I was rooting for Jonas, but we just saw where that got me. It makes sense too now. Fucking of course it does. Here I was like, oh, he changed it, you know? Because the middle Jonas didn't remember the Marta from the other world. And I'm like, oh, he must have changed something. Like, that's how he doesn't remember. But, like, she fucking kills him. Although, that still didn't happen to the middle Jonas. So, is something changing? I'm unclear on that. But the parallel of it to what happened to Jonas with Adam came in and killed Marta to motivate Jonas to do what he needed to do. And now Aoife came in and had another version of Aoife kill Jonas to motivate Marta to do what she needs to do. And it's just like, can we fucking stop killing each other? Apparently not. I don't know if I should trust Aoife. I mean, her and Adam both wear all black. They both have sinister vibes. Like, there's no good outcome. I mean, maybe there is, and I don't know. Like, can we trust that Aoife actually wants... Sorry, you guys. I just don't want to have a bunch of snot coming out of my nose. Can we trust that Aoife actually wants to save both worlds? I don't know. I don't know. It's frustrating to me that Jonas finally figured out, like, hey, I can't listen to these people. I can't trust them. And then immediately gets killed. Like, why go back to her then? Like, you should have done something else. God, frustrating. Yeah. It's complicated. Like, there's just a lot of stuff happening, and like the throwback to Katerina or Helena. You guys can let me know if I'm saying that wrong. I really appreciate when you let me know, like, when you guys let me know that it's Aoife, not Eva, and Aoife is the German Eve from Adam and Eve. Like, of course, that makes sense. I just thought they were, like, a twist on Adam and Eve, you know, but it literally is just Adam and Eve. But as far as I know, they didn't fucking kill each other in the Bible. Anyway, sorry. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Helene. It was beautiful writing, the callback, but also just horrific that she kills Katerina, and like Katerina must remember that night. So like, just how horrifying that, you know, she killed her daughter, and then she thought it was the ghost of the child that she aborted when she met Katerina, aka Hannah, and like, so she killed her. She thought she was haunting her, and it's like, you just killed your daughter. Like, to be fair, she would not know that, although, like, why is your first instinct fucking murder? But also, we have seen indications prior to this episode that her mother is and has been abusive to her. So she was already a shitty person, you know. It's not like she suddenly became a shitty person. Although, like, where did that shittiness start? Because the child who Hannah met, I mean, I kind of just answered my own question, right? Like, she was a child when she was getting the abortion. So there is a very strong likelihood that it was not consensual sex that led to the pregnancy. So, you know, it's probably a cycle of abuse that unfortunately she was not able to break free from, and instead perpetuated onto her daughter, which luckily Katerina was able to break free of that cycle and did not continue the cycle of abuse onto her kids. I'm just, like, sad, you guys. I'm sad. Like, I wanted her and Ulrich to make it, you know? Like, I didn't think they would be able to get Mikkel and take him back to the future and everything, because, like, it just wouldn't make sense with the story as we know it so far. But, like, at least they could have been together, you know? And, like, alive. And I just, like, it's so sad for her. Like, she just wanted to save her, like, to bring her son back to her and her husband, and then, like, her story ends with, like, her mom killing her. Like, it's so fucked up. And then the necklace, and then I think that's the same lake. You guys can, actually, I think I can go back. I think that's the same lake that Jonas and Marta were in when he gave her when he found the necklace when they went swimming that summer, right? Okay, you know what? I'm not going to scrub through right now. Sorry, I'm getting too distracted, and I don't want to, like, take up too much of your time. But, like, it's just, I'm pretty sure that is the lake where Jonas found the necklace. I don't know. You guys can let me know. Or Marta. Anyway, I mean, obviously that's where it was, so somebody found it there. I'm thinking of when they were swimming in the summer and then he came back and then kissed her. You know what I'm talking about? I might be wrong about that. Anyway, yeah, it's sad that that's where Katerina's story ends. It's sad for fucking Ulrich, who he just got stuck, you know? He never could get unstuck, and all he was trying to do was save his son, and he made a stupid choice hurting Helgi. I obviously don't condone that, but it's just, I think he paid for it more than just once over, you know? It's just sad. And another sad story is Peter. We saw Peter come to Winden, and we saw him meet Charlotte for the first time. I do find his story interesting because he said that his mom, who's his mom, she told him on her deathbed that Helgi was his father, which is interesting. Like, it does make me question if that is the truth or if that was just, like, not the truth. But I don't know. You know, I don't know. For some reason in my mind, I'm like, maybe it's Hannah. But also that, I don't know that the dates really line up. Because if he was born in 56 and that was 86, or 54, he would have been born in 55. So he would have been like 21 there, which I think is a lot older than he's supposed to be. So I don't think that that is the case, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right and wrong at the same time. Like, I don't think that that's who it is, but could be. I'm also really curious who Townhouse's, like, his granddaughter. Like, they never found the body, which I find very suspicious, you know? Like, I'm just gonna have to side-eye that. Don't worry, I'll go back to talking about Peter in a second. But yeah, it's just, I find that convenient. Now, he did say they went off of, what did he say? They went off of the, going to a river, maybe? So maybe I shouldn't be, because, like, okay, yeah, into the river. That's what I thought. So it would make sense, especially if it's like, you know, a river with a tide, that the baby would never be found. Now, if she was in a car seat, which presumably they had in the 80s, pretty sure they did. Can't guarantee, but I don't know. I'm just gonna, like, put a pin in that and be a little bit suspicious about it. Now, he said 2 women showed up with Charlotte. Presumably one was Elizabeth, but it might not have been. Because we know that Noah, it could have been. We know that Noah did not know where Charlotte was, because he told her that last season. It could have been Elizabeth and who else? Claudia, maybe? Marta? Aoife? Yeah, those are, you know, possibilities. I'm not sure exactly who. As far as, to go back to Peter for a second, we knew he was gonna die because Noah had told us that already. And I mean, I hate that he died before he knew that Elizabeth was safe, like, you know, at least safe from that man. You know, forever psychologically scarred and traumatized, sure, yeah, but safe-ish again. Now, something that I do think is interesting, sorry, I will go back to talking about Peter. I'm not trying to avoid his death. Something interesting, and now that we know, or we've already known this, but I just hadn't thought about it that much, but Adam said that he looked like that because he had traveled through time so much, right? And we see Elizabeth has like a little bit of scarring in her eye. Looks like something happened to it. So is that an injury? is it from also traveling, like, you know, to drop off Charlotte? Like, I don't know. You would think that, like, a couple times wouldn't do it, because we've seen even, like, adult Jonas who has traveled quite a bit by the time he's that age. We see that he doesn't look like that yet, so I imagine it takes quite a bit of travel to start to physically show on the outside. So I'm not sure if that's what is happening with Elizabeth. Anyway, back to Peter. I don't know. I just think it's really sad. Like, he knew he was gonna die because Noah also told him. But I think he didn't expect it in that way. And wish he could have kicked that guy in the nuts, you know? Just saying. And then Elizabeth had to, like, go through that. I'm so glad that guy is dead, by the way. That creep, like, fully deserved worse than what he got, honestly. Because I think we all know what he was trying to do, and, like, dismemberment, cutting him into 1,000 little cubes, that probably would have, like, been what he deserved. You know what I'm saying? Castration, you know, I'm just ballparking here, you know, but he definitely deserved to get his face bashed in my opinion. Sorry, you guys. Just, like, I honestly am proud of how calm I remained. You guys are probably like, bitch, you were not calm. But, like, inside, I felt a lot more rage than I was displaying. So, proud of myself for that. Very glad he's dead. Honestly, I'm glad that Elizabeth is the one who did it, because I think that, as traumatizing as I'm sure all of that was for her, I think that it is going to give her the ability to know that she can fuck a bitch up if she needs to. You know what I'm saying? Like, she is capable of defending herself and standing up for herself, and she doesn't need someone else to do it for her, which I think is good for her personal development, you know? Now, I would have been okay with, like, somebody else. Like, as long as the man ended up dead, I'm happy. But I'm glad that she could fuck him up. I'm also so glad that Peter walked in then. Like, it could have been so much worse, and I can't even think about it, because, like, that guy was a creep. And at first I was like, oh, maybe I just misjudged him, you know, even though he fucking bashed her head in. But I was like, maybe he was just desperate. Like, I don't know, because, like, he could have just let her leave. Obviously, we know why he didn't, because he was a fucking psychotic creep. But, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I don't want to spend too much time on him. Townhouse's story was really interesting. Sorry, I know I'm jumping all over the place. But to go back to that for just a second, like, interesting, like, now it would make sense if it was Elizabeth and even, like, Marta or Claudia, because they know that Charlotte grew up with Townhouse. Presumably they couldn't, like, look up if something happened to his family. Hopefully they did not cause something to happen to his family. You know, I don't even want to, that's kind of a dark, I was gonna say that's kind of a dark, you know, thought to tunnel to go down, like, train of thought to go down. So probably is what happened, you know. The show is called Dark, I think, because it's very dark. You know, it shows the darker, more sort of horrific aspects of humanity, as well as, you know, lighter, but mostly dark. So Sorry, I know this is gonna be so long, you guys. I'm sorry that I'm just rambling at you guys for so long. I also think that it's worth pointing out, and I can't remember if I've pointed it out in previous episodes. If I have not, then I have been remiss, and I'm sorry. I probably have. You know, I've been watching these for a few months now, so I forget what I said a lot of times. But I just think that it hit me, like, when Marta and Jonas are talking to each other and they're like both trying to like save entire fucking worlds, that they're kids, you know, like they're 16, 17, maybe 18 at a stretch. And like, God, can you imagine having the weight of literally worlds on your shoulders and everybody you know and love and care about, like their entire lives, the entire lives of everyone on an entire fucking planet depends on you making the right choice. Like, are you kidding me? I wouldn't want that pressure now. 16-year-old me, dumbass that she was, like, honestly, sometimes I'm like, you know what? I should give Jonas and even Marta, not even Marta, but Jonas and Marta, just we've seen more of Jonas, more leeway for the choices they make because they are teenagers. And, you know, they're hormonal teenagers. Like, yeah, you know what? I should cut them more slack because 16-year-old me, if I try to use that as, like, the metric, would have been dumb as fuck. You know? 16-year-old me almost had as bad a taste as, you know, Jonas. Not that Marta is bad, but I just mean it's not great taste to, like, be into your aunt. To be fair, mine was just a dumbass kid in my class, but what can you do? Also, I do want to, like, talk about the moment where they were talking about, or Marta and Jonas were having that conversation, and she's like, you decided, like, a long time ago, like, your world. And I think that it's, like, fair. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, you would want to do anything you could to allow both worlds to exist. But if push came to shove, I think everyone would choose their world, would they not? Like, if you're given a choice, you're going to choose the people that you've known and loved and cared about your entire life over strangers that are similar but not exactly those people, right? Like, I just feel like there was never any way that Jonas wasn't going to choose his world. And I think that, like, if push came to shove, Marta would choose her world. And all of us would do the same, right? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Like, would you save your world, or would you sacrifice everyone that you've ever known and loved for different versions of everyone you've ever known and loved? Like, if you had the power to save the people you love, like, surely you would always choose to save the people you love. I just think that's obvious. I do wonder if maybe it's already come into play and I don't remember, but I wonder if the knife that Katerina dropped in the forest is going to come into play. I wonder if Alexander is going to try to ruin Charlotte's life. I mean, he's got like 24 hours. Oh, I did kind of not talk about the fact that Claudia and Claudia met. I was very interested in that scene. Again, I'm like, I wish people would be more forthcoming with themselves or iterations of themselves, because they're always like, here's 3 things, bye. I would be like, I need like 10 hours of your time to carefully go over every single thing. Please and thank you. Like, you can't be in that big of a hurry. You know, I gotta be honest, you guys, as sad as the Katerina scene is, like, Why did you turn your back on her? I just need people to be smart when they are fighting somebody like that. You know what I mean? I just need them to use their full brains. I wish I knew why Marta killed Jonas. Obviously, I have 3 episodes. They'll tell me. But I just enjoyed that episode, but was also emotionally drained and scarred from that episode. So I think that I maybe foolishly kind of thought that Dark would have a happy ending. Ironic, because the show is literally called Dark, so it might not. I think it's a very real possibility that it's not going to. But I had sort of convinced myself that Jonas was safe, I think, because Adam exists. You know? Like, and now the version of Jonas that we followed the entire show is gone, and I don't really know what to do with that, honestly. Like, it makes me really sad. Like, I thought he had plot armor, and he did not. He did not. Anyway, like, I don't think that there's anything that I can guess in this episode, like who brought Charlotte to Townhouse, and then maybe like if the granddaughter lived or not. But then who could his granddaughter be if she lived? She would be the same age as like Charlotte and them. Anybody who like we don't know their lineage. I will say also, we have no idea who Alexander's family is, right? We've never heard that, so that could be Hannah's child. He was a bit older, right? That does make sense. That does make sense. That makes more sense than Peter, honestly. I'm trying to think of like, because I know the casting of the show is really good. I'm trying to think of like Hannah and Egon, like what their kid would look like. I think it could very well look like Alexander. Although, let's hope that it's not. Because, hold on. Let me do a little family treeing real quick. That would mean that they were related, but I mean everyone in the show is related, so like, would it really matter? Ballparking, throwing things out there. So, it's possible Alexander is Hannah's kid, because we do not know his lineage. I don't know. Anyway, sorry you guys, I'm rambling. I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, thank you. Thank you for listening to all of my rambling. I do appreciate it. I really love this show. Even though today it kind of ripped my heart out, threw it on the floor, and stomped on it. Hopefully next week we'll have less crying. I hope to see you guys next time for episode 6 of the last season of Dark. Until then, bye guys. Also, who is Townhouse's granddaughter? I mean, she could just be dead, right? Like, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but if you don't see a body, there's a reason.